They hate you when you're optimistic. Ain't got no pot to piss. I didn't know if he was gonna stay there or not. Oh man. What's up, man?
What's up? How's it going?
Shit, you know.
How you doing?
Like the day.
You good?
Sure.
Another hustle.
Indeed,
I
indeed.
see you wear your clothing line today.
You know,
All right.
some
Yeah.
slight, yeah.
You got the. I need to get me some more, man.
It's that Fashion Nova, man. And
What are these called?
I actually got this from a Buddhist monk in Charlotte last summer.
A Buddhist monk in,
Buddhist
in
monk,
Charlotte,
yeah.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
You sure you one of the dope dealers?
Oh no, he was legit. I
That
think.
was just his name?
I think. And he was like, "Hi, I'm the Buddhist monk."
I know a couple drug dealers named Monk
Yeah.
in Charlotte.
Or Buddha.
Yeah. I got that Buddha. Oh, man. What'd you do today?
Ship out hot sauce, man.
Ship it out?
Ship it out.
To where?
Commissaries in mainland.
Commissaries in the mainland?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So Masawa all the way down.
Is that still like, they still demanding it?
Yes, they're
as much
requesting
as
it.
before?
They're
Oh,
requesting it. Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
That's
That's good. That's still
Yes,
going
yes,
good
yes,
for you.
yes, yes. That what kept me above the water during this 6 month.
Right? Having, like you said,
Yeah.
having multiple ways.
Yes, yes, yes.
Got that resource.
And on that note, man, we back. Keyz Open Doorz show. We got Sekoya here. We got Sauceman. No, we ain't gonna say your name yet. Y'all know what we do. Everything is and will be and always will be as it should be. You know, in this show we get into business, upcoming topics, current events, anything that we could talk about to try to help everybody and anybody progress themselves in life, health, like last show. But today, we got entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
For example, we got Sauceman in the building.
Yes, welcome.
We got Sauceman in here. This guy right here, man, I've known him for a long time. I'm a real humble dude, real go-getter, real hustler, real businessman, real friend. Like, if you need help, he gonna talk to you about it, try to help you out as much as he can. But yeah, tell about yourself, Sauce. What's up, man?
No, man, just I keep everything simple.
Mm-hmm.
Stay humble. Try to help who I can.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing is building like your own system.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not just business. You have to build a system now.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at cats like you. How you market it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And cats like you who knows everything about the phone. So I'm just learning.
Yeah.
You know.
But you picking it up
Yeah,
fast.
I don't pick it up. Like I said, because like when I started back in '92, there was no cell phones, there
yeah.
was no internet, there was no
Social media, yeah.
So the only thing I can rely on is just passing out flyers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And hoping
Put
that
them
they
on
show up.
cars, put them on, everywhere I can.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start doing your thing, I'm like, oh man, network or die. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff I remembered.
Mm-hmm.
But even beyond that, how you was doing stuff down in Naha. You know what I'm saying? People just think you was doing things now.
Mm-hmm.
But I start, going back in your page. Oh man, this guy was, doing things in Naha, man. He was, pumping it up. And so like that's how I respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a club back in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
So I know how hard it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you just made the hustle look easy.
Yeah, it's not easy though.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
Yeah, I try to tell people all the time, like,
Right.
it just looks like it's
Yeah,
easy.
right,
I just,
right.
I got into my system.
Yes,
you
yes,
know?
yes.
I've got into my ways, and I don't compromise my ways for anybody.
Right.
He knows this.
Right.
He's been around me since what?
Like January?
Yeah, January.
Yeah.
Right.
And me and him, we eye to eye, literally. Like sometimes we have disagreements, but we
Right.
still cooler than ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and
It's
Xavier,
honest.
the guy brought in here before, me and Gio, the guy brought in here before.
Right.
Like what I learned how to do is find people who are men like me. I grew up, and my mom brought us up like never be scared to say what you feel.
Right,
And if you're scared to say what you feel, then those are the wrong people to be around.
Yeah.
So I learned I say what I feel, and
Right,
people
right.
can't take that.
Yeah, I mean, like the main thing is be around people or surround yourself with people with the same vision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that want to see you grow, and you want to see like your partner grow.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we both got ideas. Let's come together and let's make it work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's most important.
So, what I want to ask you now is, what made you want to, like, how did you start, like, with your business and your restaurants?
Well, you start with like really. How can you say like? You start when people do you wrong.
Hmm.
You know.
No, that's how. No, your business. You started
Yeah,
your
yeah,
business
yeah,
by.
yeah.
Oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
okay,
So-
I got to drink to this. Okay.
Yeah, so
get into it.
when you're trying to do business, people trying to, hey, I got this idea, and people trying to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went to immigrations, like when I was in the Marine Corps, trying to get out, I want to, open up a business, a soul food restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
There was like, what's soul food? We got Italian, we got, French, there's no such thing as soul food.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what started it.
So you were strictly soul food first.
No, well, that's the idea that I had.
Oh, you had it first. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So, but when you go to immigrations, they just shoot you down.
Yeah, you don't know what soul food
Yeah,
is.
right. I know what soul food is, and so then when I got out, I started leaving the country every 90 days, and I had a girlfriend who helped me out,
Mhm.
and we opened up the first spot. So that was the real, start.
That was in the States, or?
No, this is here. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
here, okay.
So we named it Sauce.
So you was in the military.
I was in
You
the
was
Marine
trying to
Corps.
get out and open your
Yeah,
business
yeah,
here, and they
yes,
was
yes,
giving
yes,
you
hey,
the foreigner runaround. We
Right,
call it.
Yeah, hey, man, there's no such thing as soul food. And, so that way, started it, you know what I'm saying?
And from there, you start building it, coming back and forth every 3
Yeah,
months.
for months, you know what I'm saying? And then, after a year, immigration start putting a lot of pressure on you at the same time, and you have to, get serious. And you had to commit for your relationship,
Mhm.
and you had to commit for your business,
Hmm.
So that was the main thing.
So your first like standing restaurant was where at?
Alagusco and Ginawan, down the street from like Cafe Orleans,
Mm.
So that was the original.
It was like Camp Foster.
Yeah.
Gate,
Yeah.
that-
Yes.
that Legion Gate?
Yes. Between Cafe Orleans and Burger Bears, like right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first location, like takeout only,
Mhm.
like 12 seats. But I want to focus on on takeout. Yeah.
Why did you want to focus on takeout? Because I see you doing that now.
Yeah. I had to go back. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But that's why I always wanted. That was the plan for Sauce, to just do takeout only.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Less overhead. Just focus. On the food.
Mhm.
Not so much. As a sit-in restaurant.
Right.
But then my friends say, hey, you got a nice atmosphere. People want to sit down. Just put a couple plates.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the biggest like curse for me. You know what I'm saying?
And at this time, was it still like were you doing soul food like cornbread?
Green.
Oh, yeah.
Greens,
I had,
yeah.
I had some caterers that did the cornbread and greens, but I was mostly doing like the ribs, the chicken,
Mhm.
and the fish and shrimp. And like I said, and I never worked in a restaurant before, so everything was new to me.
Mhm.
So just learning, as you go along, and passing out flyers, and like I said, I used to be a recruiter in the Marine Corps before.
Mhm.
So people coming inside the restaurant, shake their hand, take their picture,
Mhm.
and that's how I built that rapport in with community. You know what I'm saying? So,
So you already knew enough people to get you started. You using it like a network.
no. When I got out, it was, people don't believe you. Back to that time, you want to do something.
Mhm.
So you have to, rely on yourself with your own knowledge. Like I said, I was a recruiter before, so I know
Yeah.
I can, if I can recruit people in the Marine Corps,
Mhm.
I know I can recruit
Get
people
people to-
to come taste the food.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But even I didn't have confidence in my food, so I had to concentrate on the service.
And there was no social media now,
Right,
so
there
you
was no social
actually
media.
had to get
I
out
had to
there
get out there, so I had to concentrate on the service. When people come in, I had to treat them the best way that I could.
to get them to come back.
So then when they came back, they didn't probably come back for the food, but they came back for the service.
Mm.
You know, and that's the main thing, you know. the
Whole different
service.
hustle
Yeah,
there.
whole different hustle. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you had to, you know, hey, when people show up, you know, you had to give away a lot of food.
So your main thing that helped you in the beginning was customer service.
Customer service. Like I said, but
Woo! Say, hold on. I told y'all. I said this before. We said it. There's
Yeah.
2 episodes now. The key to success is communication with your customers. Communication. Okay, keep going.
yeah, but the
It
first
keeps
goal,
coming up, bro. Every
mean,
episode.
I mean, but the first business was really to open up a CD store.
Mhm.
That was the first.
You go from CDs
Yeah,
to
no.
soul food.
No. But obviously, that was the initial dream, was to open up a CD store, because there was no music coming in like people had to wait for CDs and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it was only
Yeah,
CDs,
Yeah.
no
Had to wait
MP3.
for music, So that was the main goal, but it was too much inventory, everything. So the soul food restaurant was the second option. Okay, well, let me see, can I cook? Because there's no one, like barbecuing ribs, or making like fried fish and shrimp and stuff like that.
Right.
So that was the restaurant was the second option. You know what I'm saying?
And
But that was the best option, I guess.
yeah, still here.
Yeah, right.
So, damn, I just burped.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this: how long did it take for you to feel like, oh, this is working? How many months or years in? Because sometimes it takes a little bit.
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
Because you was going hard, huh?
Going hard. The first 2 months, the first month people gonna come try you out, and then August 1st, you might have my first grand opening day. I made $100 and I think $92 on the grand opening day. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That was a lot of money
Yeah.
for me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
at the time, yes,
At
of
the
course.
time, because you was usually getting paid by the hour, because I was working at Stars and Stripes for $4.15 an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to quit the Stars and Stripes and concentrate on my business. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
you made more
right,
your
so-
first day than
right,
what
so
you made
I
in a
gave
month.
back the sofa. Hey, I don't want the sofa. I want to concentrate on my business. You know what I'm saying? And that was the big step I did. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: Do you believe like what do you truly believe that? Do you believe that the fact that you quit your job made you want to go harder
Yeah.
because
I-
you knew that you had
right.
no fallback? Now.
Right. I mean, you had to quit your job, especially if you're going to do a restaurant. I mean, you can't work full time and do a restaurant full time.
Especially if you're the owner.
Yeah. So you have to give up something. And quitting the job was like the only option, man. If I'm going to do my business, I got to do it full time. And people got to realize that, you ain't going to grow if you're not doing full time. I mean, you grow to a certain limit, you're in the comfort zone, but if you really want to grow and take it to the next level, you got to put all your energy, period, on your business, man.
Facts.
Period. Even when transitioning from the restaurant to the hot sauce, I had to give up the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
To focus on the hot sauce.
To focus on the hot sauce. And that was my restaurant was my main income. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go to this level. You gotta, hey man, I can't be stuck in the restaurant for 6 hours, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? I got to get out there and promote the sauce. And that was like the biggest step, because when I had my big restaurant and making the transition to go back to a little small hole in the wall, people thought I was crazy. Hey man, you got your big restaurant, you know what I'm saying? But I knew how much energy that it took
to do a big
to do a
restaurant.
big restaurant.
You told me about that
Right.
before.
Yeah, like I said, so I had to take another leap, man. I said, man, I got to let this big restaurant go. The overhead, all this stuff, the curfews, man. I need to focus on the sauce. And when I made the step, this before I was in any stores, period. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
just
didn't really
jumping
have
out there.
I didn't have like a manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just, hey, this has to work.
So that's crazy because like you know, some people believe if it ain't like the biggest thing in the world, then it's not successful.
Yeah.
You know, like
so
they want to see a like they come to Oi Chain, let's Oi Chain Studio.
Right.
I was here when Oi Chain Studio was just a laptop and a couch
Right.
and a microphone.
Right.
And we used to come in here like it was the best studio in the world, right?
Right.
Then it got to this point. Now people come in here and they're like, oh, it's so crazy. I'm like, dude, we've been in here getting it in for years before it looked like this.
Yes.
So, but Oi Chain's still here.
Right.
9 years later, he ain't disappeared at all.
Right.
So, what I try to tell people is, it's not about what you do or what it looks like.
Right.
It's how you do it.
Exactly.
It's literally all it is.
Exactly. You know, because you know, when I was making my hot sauce in my big restaurant, it was like Saucelive Hot Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so, but I was thinking, you know, that's my restaurant name.
Mhm.
So when I moved, you know, on 58, I decided to change the name. You know, Japan's number one hot sauce just was only a slogan before.
Mhm.
You know, Saucelive, hot sauce, Japan's number one hot sauce. And that was the slogan. You know what I'm saying? But then I decided to make the slogan like the real name. And the hot sauce, you know, manufacturer, hey, like you can't do that. You can't say Japan. You can't say number one. You know?
They try to say that
yeah,
to you?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Damn
you know,
Americans.
you know, so, you know, even by
So they want-
number one hot sauce, you know, with your face on it, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Got
so
your black face
it's a
on
black
here.
on his pad, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
wrong
You
with
know,
you?
what is this? You know what I'm saying? You know, so, but, you know, and don't get me wrong. There's a lot of better hot sauce than mine out there. There's a lot of better hot sauce.
But yours says number one, so.
But mine is number one. And the reason why it's number one, because I know what it took for me to become number one. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you go to stores, you might see like no more than 8 hot sauce on the shelf.
Barely any.
Right?
Tabasco.
No, I'm saying Tabasco, but whatever. But when I supply my stores distribution, it'd be like 35, 40 bottles, 70 bottles on the shelf.
Of yours?
Like mine, and they sell. You know, they outsell some of the major brands. You know, because they don't have a representative here. You have the representative, the creator, the marketer. You have everything. That's me.
Got it all packaged
You
up
know, all
right
the
in one
package
spot.
up. You know, and I can do demos. I can do tastings. You know, and that's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Japan really has their own hot sauce
Right.
besides you.
Well,
I can't name a Japanese hot sauce.
We can't name, but I know this cat. I wanted to bring a bottle, man. You know, this was an older Japanese cat. He came to my restaurant back in the day because he was making his hot sauce, which I was trying to make mine. So one of these Japanese guys knew a guy, and he came to my restaurant and he introduced me his hot sauce. So I tasted it, man. It was like, oh, it was like had the arm on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Real strong taste. I'm like, man, whoa, this is like, it's so rich, but it's too hot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and he had his hot sauce inside farmers markets. When the farmers markets really start picking up.
Like little flea markets out here.
Yeah. But when farmers market almost was like a flea market, you know what I'm saying? But his hot sauce is there, so I always remember this guy. I went there to his house, man. You know, he's making it out of his house. Say, man, I want you to produce my hot sauce, you know, if you can. I said, no, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I said, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I always remembered that cat. So when I got inside farmers market, you know what I'm saying? You know, I saw his hot sauce and I, at the festivals, and I saw him. You know what I'm saying? He remembered me. Oh man, sauce man, you know, your hot sauce is good. And I said, no man, your hot sauce is the best, man.
So you think his hot sauce is actually better than yours?
It's better because you know, I mean, because he makes it from the farm, the red peppers and everything. And it was so rich. But the only thing, the difference, he didn't know how to market it. That was the only difference.
It's not about what you do.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So his hot sauce was like, I love this hot sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? And I live, oh man, this is like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference, he don't know how to market it. That was the only difference. So then, when I found out how to, market my sauce, when I came inside farmers markets, they was like, who are you? I'm Sauce Man. I come in every day to do demos. Hey, what's this, Gaijin here, trying to sell hot sauce. But I made all this food and had them taste it and everything. And
What year is this though? At this point,
This point was like 2016 when I got into the farmers markets.
and let's get this straight. You started 1992.
92.
92.
92.
What
I'm
year
saying?
did you start the sauce?
I started sauce like in 92, but
Okay.
there was a lady, man, a customer, a Japanese lady. She was very beautiful. She said, you should bottle your sauce. And she introduced me to the bottle companies, everything, but that time I didn't have the confidence, you know what I'm saying? Because I just started the restaurant, I
Like,
couldn't
bottle
cook.
my sauce.
Yeah, right? So
Crazy.
You're right. I mean, so I didn't have the confidence, you know what I'm saying? So, but I always remember her. And I wish I had the pictures. I just have a picture of her, but some of my photo albums got destroyed. And that's probably one of the pictures, you know what I'm saying? So her name was like Rhonda or something like that. But like I said, a really beautiful Japanese lady, man. And she saw something in me back in 1992. You see what I'm saying? That I didn't even see in myself.
But she knew
know?
you was
Kinda-
popping there.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like, wow, man, she was right. And I wish I could find her, man, to say thank you.
Yeah, you ever meet somebody who's like believes in you so
Yeah.
much and then they just disappear?
Yeah,
You can't
disappear,
find them
man.
again.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
about
Messenger.
5 people. I just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
shake their hand,
Shake their hand,
give them
man.
something,
And you have to look at people who see something or who inspired you. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when I'm trying to make the hot sauce and when I'm, putting in the bottles myself, putting on the tables myself, you know what I'm saying? People looking at it laugh, oh man, how your hot sauce, you know what I'm saying? But
Try to downplay you. and
downplay it, but
I
like
hear
I said,
people try to hate on you, when you
but like I
create
said,
something.
but in 2014, you know what I'm saying? I got my first break, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I went to the commissaries way before and tried to get my hot sauce in. Even 14 years ago, they told me no. You know what I'm saying? But I kept on.
14 years from now.
Yeah, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
No,
It's
man,
like
what's
2006.
this? Because I didn't know, I didn't have the connections or anything like that. I didn't know the process. I didn't know the system. You know what I'm saying? But you just keep on. Okay, you told you 14 years ago, but so then I come back, okay, like 10 years later, okay, oh, still no. You know what I'm saying? But then you come back 5 years later. You see what I'm saying? You keep on coming back. You know what I'm saying?
trying.
Okay, keep on trying. Okay, the reason why you told me no because you didn't know about me. Okay, but I'm hustling, man. Boom. Oh no, well, now, even though they didn't know about me when I first, but now they know about me. You see what I'm saying?
Was your sauce in any other stores before you got it in
No,
Afies?
No, it was in the commissaries first. So when I got to the commissaries, then I went to the farmers markets. Hey, my sauce is on base. You know what I'm saying? Japanese love base products. Okay, so okay, we give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? And bam, that's what started opening my door.
So you got some credibility.
You got credibility. You know what I'm saying? Base was because we got the base market. That's the international market already. So then you got the credibility. Now you the farmers markets. You got credibility. Hey, I want Doka Hunte. How about I got my sauce on base.
It's
Hey,
in Doka
farmers-
Hunte
yeah,
too?
Yeah, but yeah. Okay,
Sounds
boom.
good.
All right. Okay, bam.
Epic, yeah.
Okay, man. Then okay,
didn't
you're
even know
good.
that.
So then you hook up. Okay, the gift shops. Hey, my hot sauce is sold here. Okay, we're gonna put you in the gift shops. We're gonna see how it works. You know what I'm saying?
So let's get to this point right here. Everybody tell you no.
Everybody tell you no.
Then you get somewhere.
Yeah.
Not everybody's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it
Yeah,
now.
we'll do it now. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
jumping on the bandwagon.
Jump the
huh?
bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? But now you.
course.
What
okay,
made
sir.
you keep going?
I mean, but one, you had a family, man. You got to
Yeah.
support. You know what I'm saying? You had bills. You know what I'm saying? That was really like the main thing. You had no choice but to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Something you had to get up and do it not for yourself,
Yeah.
but you had to get up and do it for your family, man.
I try to tell a lot of people this, man. Wait till you have a kid, bro.
Yeah.
You think you hungry now?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody beating me, bro.
Your faith, in the process, amazes me. It sounds so strong and resilient.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to a point where you were like, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go back to the States and.
No, I mean, I
You
got
know.
to the point when I went
I
for
was
my
going
big
to
restaurant.
ask that question. Stop stealing my questions.
Hey man,
You know,
you're
I went
stealing
from
some
my big
of mine.
restaurant, right? I went from my big restaurant to a small restaurant. So you got to swallow all that overhead. You still got bills, a lot of bills. You know what I'm saying? And
Taxes.
your taxes and everything. Boy, don't just going from a downsizing. You know what I'm saying? So the restaurant, small restaurant, trying to cover all the bills when you had a big restaurant. You went from big to small, but the bills, the big bills are still there. You know what I'm saying? So you still got to pay off. You know what I'm saying? So You know, man, so you know, it was a good friend of mine, you know, that I know for a long time. You know, he was in charge of the school buses, hiring. He saw me at the festival. Hey man, you know, I thought you want a job, you know, being a bus monitor. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know, okay, you know, offer me a job, you know, and then I just move, okay. I ain't making the money that I used to make, you know what I'm saying?
Is this during the time of you having a restaurant? Or,
Yes, this is the time when I went from the big restaurant to the small restaurant.
and you was trying to figure out how to cover some of this overhead.
Over here, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I said, okay, you know, so I went, you know, got my background check, you know, he gave me a tour, you know, of the bus, you know, monitor, you know what I'm saying, you know, and
You looking at it.
you're looking at it, and then, you know, he gave me, okay, well, this way everybody eat at, you know what I'm saying, you know, and everything was new to me, you know what I'm saying, because I never worked for no one, like say, you know, and then when I had my big restaurant, I was, you know, making a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, you know, but when you in transition, you know, all that money is gone, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, because you didn't really have the experience or the wisdom. So I said, okay, you know, all right. I mean, maybe I can do this and being a bus monitor, you know what I'm saying? You know, I told, you know, a couple of friends, you know, and maybe they was laughing. Oh man, you know, Sauceman gonna be a bus monitor. They went for big restaurant. You know,
Everybody
he's
hates you. They want to see you fall. They love it when you fall.
They don't see the steps.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
success, right?
Transitions.
So, you know, I mean, but like one of my friends said, man, you know, you're not gonna be a bus monitor, man. You know.
That's
you
your
know,
good friend
yeah,
right
your
there.
good friend, right? You know, he said, I said, man, you know, I don't care about pride. You know, it's not about me, man. It's about making money for my family, right? So the guy, you know, I guess the supervisor said, okay, man, I feel like we're gonna call you at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then call you at 5 o'clock in the morning. You need to come on down, you know, and get on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that phone rang at 5 o'clock, man. You know, I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I looked, and I didn't answer, man.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know, I mean, they was paying me 12, you know, they paid me 12.50 an hour, 4 hours, man.
Wasn't
but,
bad, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, man, you know, man, if I just sell one dinner an hour, man, I'd be straight. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they start
You start
hitting me.
adding
They
up.
start adding up. You know what I'm saying?
Remember
so
those numbers I was
you know,
telling you
So
about?
some, so I decided, okay, not to answer. When I started to answer that phone, man, I went to work. I went to work, man. And that's what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, so.
You feel like that's a really good decision you made?
Like I said, man, it was like, because if I would have answered the phone, I was going to go under the system.
You probably would have been stuck.
You know, it's stuck, okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with working for people.
Of course not.
Of course not. But you have a vision, and you have your own goals.
It's
Something
gonna
you want to
eat
do.
at you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you, you know, make the fire inside you. You have to be control your own destiny, man. You know, and therefore you need the freedom. You know,
To do what you're willing to do.
do
Do what it
what you
takes.
have to do what it takes.
I wanted to touch on that. Do you feel like you got more freedom to manifest that vision out here as opposed to, like, say, back in the States? Do you feel like you?
Well, it's a little bit different because in here you was doing something like that hasn't really been done at a, you know, I mean, there was a brother named, you know, Pops, who I used to hear about when I was in the Marine Corps, and I had a chance to meet him. You know, he was like over 70 when I met him. You know what I'm saying? But to do something, what I was trying to do was like never been done.
At the time.
At the time.
Yeah.
At the time.
Fresh
Okay.
canvas.
So, you know, with the music covers, album covers, you know, all of the beautiful ladies, you know, and mini skirts, and you know, and just, you know, a mixture of all customers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you was doing something that's really never been done, you know, over here, and to keep on going from a small restaurant hole in the wall, 92 into a big 150-seat restaurant in 98 in 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And 3 business like in between. You know, so, you know, I was always working like that. And if anybody know me, they know, you know, Reggie was always working. He wasn't in the club. He wasn't in the bar.
I was going to ask you about that. Did you club a little
You know what I'm
bit?
saying? You know, he wasn't hanging out on the beaches. know what I'm saying? I was just always working, man.
Mhm.
You know, every weekend for 20 years straight before I even took off, man. You know,
Sounds like Gary Vee said that too. He was like, when all his friends and stuff was
Right.
partying, he was
right, right.
working.
Yeah, working, man.
He was
And,
getting it in.
and everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was partying, Reggie was working, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I continued to work. You know, so all this stuff, you know, and like I said, you know, you lose, like I said, you lose confidence, you lose faith, you lose a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like I
Oh,
said, even with this pandemic, you know, everybody lost money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, you couldn't believe how much money people lost, you know, for 6 months and stuff like that, you know. So
Yeah, it's tough out there,
Yeah, it's
though.
tough out there, you know. So it makes everybody, you know, hey man, what's most important, you know, like I said, be humble, you know, be thankful, be grateful, you know, because I never experienced nothing like this for this long,
Mm.
you know. So I think I applaud all businessmen who made it through this pandemic, you know. Hats off, man.
Yeah, and didn't go
You
off
know.
themselves
Yeah.
or something.
Hats
Because
off.
it's tough,
It's
man.
tough.
Yeah.
Even for, you know, the bar owners still can't open. You know, my boy Benjamin, he does martial arts. I mean, still can't open. You know, so it's been tough, man. You know, for Rick who cuts hair. You know, our boy C Smooth Kato's still making money, so that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, but other than that, man, you know,
for the most part.
for the most part,
It's
you know
just
what I'm
tough
saying?
out here.
It's tough out here.
That's, you know, excuse me. Nipsey Hussle said, so I believe in, you got to have some ounce of humbleness to you.
Yes.
But one time, before Nipsey Hussle died, he said, never let a hard time humble us. And I think what he meant by that is he's not saying don't be humble.
Right.
What he's saying, don't take that hard time and let it put you in a,
Change your vision.
Yeah.
don't let it humble your vision.
Right.
Humble your spirit.
Right.
But your vision is still big.
Yeah. You know,
And even though it's a hard time, you still got to, you know it's a hard time, so you got to go 10 times harder
you got
on
10
your
times
vision
harder,
now.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't
And-
slack at all.
Right. And you have to think about not only making money in Japan, but making money outside Japan.
Mhm.
You know, now, like I said, you know, you got to think about, you know, can I get inside other countries? You know, and you have to have like an international vision now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Okinawa is it becomes like an easy like comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know,
You get real comfortable here.
real comfortable driving down 58, whatever, relaxing.
Mhm.
You know, everybody know you with this. You know, okay, you know, you don't have to worry about crime. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you can get real comfortable in Okinawa.
Mhm.
You know, so when you're trying to do something outside Okinawa, outside Japan, you know, that's when what, you know,
Mhm.
yeah. So you always have to, you know, aim higher. So the main thing for me is become international, man. You have to be international.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be international. Take your
That's-
brand international.
What?
Do you believe in retirement?
There's
I
no
feel-
retirement,
Yeah.
man. There's no retirement, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Stay
You
hungry.
know,
Either.
yeah, I mean, you look at, you know, all the billionaires and they're still working, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all,
Yeah,
they work till
they
they
work.
gone.
And they're gone, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you always, okay, I'm going to do this to the end of time.
Mhm.
And then when you do it for the end of time, you know, you see people, man, you know, like, whoa, you know, you see people used to work for you there in their 40s or in their 50s, but they quit, you know.
Yeah.
They vision.
I already, look, Sauce, I'm 32.
Right.
I done seen at least 100
Right.
promoters, DJs, rappers, artists
Right.
disappear.
Disappear.
In the matter of the past year.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
Gone.
right. So you look at everybody back then, you know, and like I said, some people don't even want to look at you. You know, you might see them, but they might look the other way.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
said, but I remember people, not like now, but I remember people like 28 years ago, 27 years ago.
Mhm.
I remember them
Mhm.
because, you know, that's all I had. You know what I'm saying? I took pictures of all the customers with my little, you know, disposable phone, not disposable phone,
A camera.
disposable
Like
camera.
Polaroid.
Your Polaroid, put them
Kodak.
inside photo albums and stuff like that, which I still have.
Mhm.
You know, I can bring my photo albums, man. You see people, you know, 92, 93, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I can, you know, some people hey man, you remember me? I go find their picture and send it to them, man. They'd be like, shocked. Man, they still got my picture.
Do you get when you see people? Can you feel like when they see you, they kind of like sauce, you know?
I mean, I don't pay attention to any negativity, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm always gonna approach you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kindly.
I do that
You
too.
know what I'm saying? So
People be shook.
right. So I'm never gonna, you know, get anything, do anything negative.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be positive, man. It has to be positive. You know, like
I feel like nothing is that serious.
Yeah, that's serious.
If I see you, I'm gonna be cordial.
Right.
But we ain't friends.
I mean, don't worry about friends. Just worry about, you know, just business. You know what I'm saying? You know,
The purpose.
you know, the purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it has nothing to do with friends.
I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm sorry.
No, I mean,
I always have one. I've had a chip on my shoulder since I was little
Yeah.
because of the way I grew up, and I've been slowly like, you know, being like, I'm way better than I was 2 years ago.
Right.
But I've always had this chip on my shoulder because I feel like I'm actually nice. And, you know, I try to be nice. And a lot of my family members, they say, you are too nice.
Right.
And I'm like, what else am I supposed to be? But then when people do me wrong, I feel like, yo, I was so nice to you. So that's where my chip comes
I
from.
mean,
you know?
I mean, like I said, man, you know, people gonna do you wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And you might think, people might think that I feel like you did them wrong.
Well, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the main thing, man, is, hey, you know, are we gonna, you know, it's cool, or we're not cool? You know, we just go a separate way.
Mhm.
You know, so
So you just keep that mindset
yeah,
regardless. just-
regardless. You know what I'm saying, because I'm trying to do this,
Mhm.
and then we can do this. Okay, that's cool.
Mhm.
You know, but like I said, if not, it's cool too. You know, so yeah, it's just stay on your purpose, man.
Mm.
And like I said, and it's not about, you know, like I said, you got your, you know, your clothing brand. You know, my nephew. I
I hit
gave
him
you
up too.
information, you
Yeah,
know,
I texted him
Ramon,
already.
you know,
Lifelong?
Ramon, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, you know, maybe, you know, y'all can collab, whatever. You know, point of views, you know what I'm saying, you know?
Definitely.
But like I said, because you have the clothing brand, and because my, you know, nephew has a clothing brand, I had to say something about that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just can't be quiet. Oh man, you know, I have to say something. Man, you know, my nephew does that too, man.
Mhm.
Maybe check him out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just basic. You know, and I remember when you came to my restaurant the first time, man. You know, and then I told you, man, hey man, you know, like you should be a promoter.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, I was just rapping.
Right.
then.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because I seen, you know, like one of your ex friends, man. I mean, came to my house and ate.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a lady, you know, like, two ladies,
Mhm.
and you know, I was cooking for them. And then he say, "Do you know City?" You know, I'm like, "Who is City?" You know what I'm saying? What? You don't know City? He's famous.
What year was this?
This is like what, 2013, something like that. 2012 or 13.
I was
Yeah, you know when you was doing, I guess, was it like FS? What was it?
Fantasy Space.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fantasy
yeah, I
Space.
had that, boy.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, Fantasy Space, right?
Fantasy, I had Fantasy
Fantasy
Space.
Space.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, who is City? You don't know City? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I met you without even meeting you. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that was just when I was just promoting
Oh,
Fantasy Space.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, so wow, you know what I'm saying? So then, you know, you came to the restaurant, then I had a chance to meet you. Then I said, you know, man, you was talking about ideas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man, you know, maybe, man, you should be a promoter. Because I seen it before, you know?
Mhm.
You know, oh, man, this guy got, you know, a lot of influence.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes, man, to really
And
be.
I was just turning up clubs then. That's
Yeah.
it. It was none of the
Right.
stuff that I do now.
right.
It was
You know
just
what I'm saying?
go to the club, get on the microphone,
Just all raw.
Right,
turn that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
burn that bitch down.
Do you
Right.
believe in fate, or do you think choice got you here?
who?
Do you believe like fate got you this far, or do you believe it was just your
Oh,
choices?
I mean, do you believe in the Bible?
I'm spiritual based.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right. We're spiritual based, right?
yeah.
So you gotta look at
Brought up Christian,
Alpha, like the Ecclesiastics, right? You know that, right? Ecclesiastics. You know what I'm saying?
Ecclesiastics.
You know, it's like I said, it's time for everything, man.
Right.
Mm.
You know, the books have already been written, man. The only thing you
Mhm.
gotta do is fulfill it.
For
You know
the
what I'm saying?
cards that you were
Yeah,
dealt.
you know what I'm saying?
So that makes a lot of sense. Like timing.
Yeah,
You know
timing.
what I
I mean, but God sets the time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, and God's gives you the vision.
mean?
You know, so you know, and I just I left my cell phone at home. I mean, at my restaurant. I mean, 3 days ago, right?
Yeah.
So that means I had no communication or anything, at my crib.
For that day that you
Yeah,
did.
I mean, yeah, for that day, man. And I just happened just to, okay, I don't got nothing to do, man. So let me just pick up the Holy Bible, man. And I just opened it up, man. It came down to Romans, 7, laws and sins, man. And when I read that scripture, man, my first time reading that scripture, man, it blew me away, man. I think everybody should check it out, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, me and him, we always did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We were
You know what I
going
mean?
back and forth
Back and
over,
forth,
like,
right. You know what I'm
over
saying? So
spiritual.
but the
and-
spiritual, I mean, sometimes, man, like you got to hit everything. You know what I'm saying? If it's not the Holy Bible, Buddhism, the Quran, something, man. There's some wisdom inside these books, man.
Some
Oh,
type
you
of
got-
foundation.
There's foundation,
Definitely.
and you have to use that, man. You have to use that because you ain't waking up every day, man. Just don't luck. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Right.
think so either.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sleepy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to look at all that stuff, man. And you got to believe, yeah, man, spiritual, man. I mean, whatever you do is always going to come back to God, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, always. And like I said, I never, used to go to church and all that stuff, man.
It's always been
Yeah,
within.
but sometimes he break you down so hard you have to get on your knees and pray, man.
Mm.
That much hard time you have. You know what I'm saying? He breaks you down so hard you have to get on your knees and acknowledge him.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
I know when I was
You know
in
what I'm
that
saying?
when I was in that courtroom.
You know what I'm saying? You have to get on your knees, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you gotta, oh man, you gotta be thankful, man. So like I said, it has nothing to do, like I said, the sauce, but it's just vision, man.
Just a reflection of your vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing, man. And you can, put your sauce, not only put your sauce in households, you put your face in everybody's household, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know this guy. He was cool. I know this guy. I hated this guy. You know what I'm saying? But he was cool, but the hot sauce is good. You know what I'm saying? Or his hot sauce is not good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy because I think it was
You know what I'm saying?
the first episode. I said the people are going to watch you regardless.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So I said they may say they like you or they don't
Right,
like
right.
you, but they're gonna come to your page or come to your restaurant or
Right.
something. And they're gonna like something. The person come to my page, they don't like
You're
me,
talking
but they
about the
like my
shoes. Yeah,
shoes.
I
So
seen
I
that.
keep posting my shoes.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean? So you have your hot
Yeah,
sauce.
that's it.
You still gonna buy my
Buy
hot sauce. You know?
Like they
You know,
say,
like I
dope
said.
sells itself.
Yeah, dope
Yeah.
sells
Right,
out.
and like I said, even for you, man, you know what I'm saying? You always post things on your page, man.
24/7.
24/7. So someone had no choice but to look at it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Man, because who's doing it,
Nobody.
right?
I
mean-
made it I dedicated myself to putting ideas in people's heads.
Right.
Whether you like my idea
Ideas
or
or
not.
not. You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting it in your head. I'm putting it in your face because 10 years from now, I have bigger plans than what you see now.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It has, it's
Right. I mean, so like I said, when you do your video, I mean, it was a time that you took a break. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, was you in Facebook jail or what? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook, yeah, they banned me. They banned me. I'm banned from Instagram right now, so I can't even
Right,
post.
right,
Yeah,
right.
I always get banned
Right.
for things that I post.
Yeah. So
You
I
know,
said,
so-
okay. So, but like I said, man, somehow you always come back,
And take back
and
over.
take it back and like continue to grind, man.
Right.
So, and that's most important, man. Like I said, just focus on being the best that you can.
Yeah,
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
always gotta focus on
You're-
being
you're
the
your
best, the
You're
best
the best
version
can.
of you.
The best version of you.
Every
And
day.
Try to reinvent
Yeah.
myself every
You
year.
reinvent. You know what I'm saying?
Every year, I
Every year
reinvent
you got to do
myself.
something. You got to like, oh, man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Mm.
That's the only way you're going to stay on top. Right now you're doing T-shirts, man, but it might come down later, man. You might start designing you know, like your own cars. You know, I mean, if I, you never know.
It's limitless.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
so just hey, just the idea, but then this gonna, oh man, what if I start doing this? Oh wow.
That's actually how it started
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like I paint. I started like hand painting like
Right.
with acrylics,
Right.
and then I got into like digital painting, like real
Right.
heavy.
Right.
And then like I just had that. It was like a mustard seed, you know, like biblical stuff. Mustard
Right.
seed of an idea of,
Right.
hey, I want to put my paintings on T-shirts, and that's
Right.
as like vast as
Yeah.
that thought was.
Right.
But then it kind of transitioned. I'm like, dude, I'm an artist. I know what I like. I know what I believe looks good.
Right.
Why don't I just do it all the way and
Yes.
create my own brand
Yes.
as opposed to just, you know, taking a photo of a painting and just slapping it on some random T-shirt.
Right.
I'm like, I want
Which
to do
still
this.
could work.
This is
It
the-
could, it could, you know, but it's like if I want to do this, I want to do it my way,
Yeah.
all the way.
Right.
You
And
know?
at the same time, man, you can even like model even for your own brand.
I do.
You know
what I'm saying?
The model.
Yeah.
Every time I post
Yeah, right, right,
them,
right.
somebody saves the pictures.
Yeah,
like,
right,
what was
yeah.
like 40 times they saved
Yeah,
the picture
you know
when I
what I'm
posted.
saying?
I'm like, why y'all saving him?
Yeah, I mean, so you gotta use everything that God gave you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you gotta use it to your advantage. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, so man, I mean, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always trying to encourage people to take everything you got and
Right.
use it to your advantage.
Yeah,
Multiply
especially
it,
Yeah.
you
tax
know,
on it. Yeah.
taxes,
Yeah.
especially you know, there's a lot of women who wants to be models and stuff
yeah.
like that, or are they too shy? Say, hey, you know, you have a chance, to, use your beauty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't be scared to use your beauty. You know, I mean, to make money, don't be scared.
Okinawa women are so shy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
you know,
don't-
they get shy.
They don't see what
I mean,
everybody
yeah,
else
seriously,
sees.
I mean, you know, you can't think about Okinawa. Think about outside Okinawa. How many likes or how many contacts can you get from outside Japan?
And they're giving merchandise brand ambassador deals 24/7.
Right.
now. Like I have a friend,
Right.
over the past 3 days, she sent me at least 6 messages from 4 different companies.
Right.
They're trying to get her to do a deal with her. She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this. And
Yeah.
she sent them to me because I'm the person she
Yeah,
got the contact
yeah,
with that
yeah.
would know anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this one's this one, but you can use it all.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
You
So
can use
yeah,
it to your advantage.
Right. So there's a lot of money to be made out there, and that's what I'm trying to get into merchandising and stuff like that, man. You know, you have to use everything because with the internet, man, you can reach everybody now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and
Just like that.
Just like that. Oh, I got an idea. You know,
You don't have to leave your house.
Yeah, I gotta leave your house. Oh, yeah, I heard about you. You know, okay, I want to start selling. Your stuff in Hong Kong or in Taiwan. You know, and this how you business people really is the easiest people to deal with, man.
Yeah.
If you're a real business person,
Mhm.
What makes a real business person?
just want to do business.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wanting to make something happen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. You got this. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, because he can see the opportunity. Wow.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, you do what you do best. I do what I do best. Let's make something happen.
Yeah, try to figure out how to connect it
Yeah.
some way.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, Tanya, Sachi, he hosts me out a lot. This girl, awesome, man. Awesome business girl.
Mhm.
She in so many different things, man. So many connections. So you need to, surround your people like that, man. Just by me knowing her, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Reggie, give me 20 bottles of hot sauce. She go sell them just like that. You know what I'm saying?
dope.
And I'm like, wow, Reggie, I need more. Oh, wow,
It's super easy to sell your sauce now.
Yeah. So so I'm saying,
Probably
so
could put it on my website.
yeah.
and sell.
So it's like, hey, man, dealing with awesome people like that, man. Who they awesome by themselves, but then they want to connect with you, and then we all become awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Speak the same language.
The same language.
Yeah.
That's business, man. Man,
I try to
you
tell
know?
people all the time, you gotta
It's
get
a-
out there and network.
Yeah, and it's all energy. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the positive energy.
Yeah.
You can feel it, man. You can feel energy, man. Oh, man, this guy got some energy, man. Like I said, you got energy. He can draw people. When a person can draw people, that's energy, man.
Mhm.
That's positive energy. Like I said, you're gonna have some people don't like it, but when it comes down to, You do what you do best, you know.
Oh,
You know, I mean, it speaks for itself.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, one of the things that I try to work on more than anything when it comes to people is trying to find their interests
Yeah.
and just only focus on their interests, and then always know whatever I'm trying to sell isn't made for everybody.
Yeah.
Or whatever I'm trying to get into somebody's head isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
So everything I do has a direct target, and I
Right.
had to explain this to him. You always got to know your target.
And the target,
Your target is everything. It's not.
your target, your audience, all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's-
saying? You know,
Got to be
gotta be a
precise.
certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
McDonald's got their target.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Drive-through window, quick burgers. It ain't the best burger, but they got one of the best systems.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know? And that's what you try to do. You try to make a system, man. Okay, I want to make a system. You know, I mean, people come to my restaurant and look at the price, like, oh man, this guy crazy. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot, we were looking at it like this is perfect.
You know what I'm saying? But anybody who really know me, they can eat for free, man.
I remember you were saying about overhead, like you had your costs are so high, that's why you had to close your restaurant. And I was thinking that a lot of people, they want to do it big so much, but doing it big costs so much money,
Yeah.
you know. And I try to tell people all the time, the trick to business really is to not spend too much, but to have a good product still without
Right,
spending
yeah,
so much,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So not saying do cheap. What it's saying is to make your product the best it can be without, I got to get the most expensive bottle. But there may be somewhere where you can get that same bottle for less if you look around long enough,
Yeah.
you know. So can you like touch on that a little bit?
Yeah,
This
you know,
overhead
like I
thing?
said, a lot of people those do clubs.
Mhm.
You know, now a club is almost non-existent over here.
Mhm.
You know, and because you're only gonna have maybe one good day a week,
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
maybe that, maybe twice a month on payday you might have a good day, and if someone else does a bigger party, it's gonna be, like you might do a bigger party. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Make it so tough for everybody.
It's tough. You know
Because
what
I don't
I'm
have no overhead.
saying? I'm saying, but even when I did my club, you had 10 other clubs popping.
Mm-hmm.
You
At
know what I'm saying?
once.
At once. And I was just trying to get in, you know what I'm saying? And they were sending police to my club, closing me down, all this stuff. Hey, was everything happen? You closing me down, but all the other clubs stay open, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, so I learned my lesson, you know what I'm saying? And then when I had my big restaurant, I really learned my lesson about overhead, you know what I'm saying? So you have to try to build something using less staff as possible, losing less electric, gas as possible, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
While still maintaining
but still maintaining
the vision.
your vision and
Yeah.
income.
The show must
You know what I'm
continue.
saying? Because all the money with a big overhead, all the money you make has to go out the door.
Yeah. It's not even worth it.
So you do a big event and stuff like that, and go home. Your wife waiting for the money, and you're like, what? This all you got?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You spent the rent money and everything. So you really gotta watch what you spend, man. You really have to watch what you spend.
That's one thing
You
that
you even have to stop going to Family Mart every day, man. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
spend at least 30,000 yen or $300 a month just by going to Family Mart every
Oh,
day.
yeah.
I believe
I
it.
know
yeah.
a few people
More.
who do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People probably averaging probably 500.
Yeah.
That water, that sandwich, that
Chew
chicken,
highs.
that chew high,
Yeah.
all that stuff adds up, man. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? If you keep your Family Mart receipts every day, because you're going there every day, and you look how much money you spent just at Family Mart, man.
It's like smoking cigarettes
Yeah,
or something.
smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
everything. So you really got to look at everything, what you do nowadays. And like I say, and when you're older, then you realize, oh man, I waste so much money, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you can start when you're younger, I mean, especially if you're in the military, you should be saving at least 80% of your money, man.
Right.
At least 80%. Because you can eat for free. You don't have to pay for room and board.
Mm.
You know, you shouldn't have no bills. You're in the military. You shouldn't have no bills.
Yeah.
80%. You should be saving 80% of your income if you're in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're working for someone, because you got a guaranteed income coming in, so you can budget. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurs don't have that luxury. You know, you might be up 1 month, you might lose everything for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I've been broke more than I had money.
Mm. But you kept going.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because you got got to pay this, you got to pay that, you got kids or this or there's many things happen.
That's true.
Yeah, so you're gonna go broke before you get rich.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For
I
a
know.
long time.
I did I do a lot of research on people who are successful.
Right.
Like, this is literally something that
Yeah.
I dig into every day.
Yeah.
And I know everybody was broke before they got
Yeah.
rich. Every single one of them. Can't name a person, except for the people, the
Right.
trust fund babies.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
they had money somewhere.
somewhere.
You know, because of their parents.
Yeah.
But I want to end this on this
Right.
more than anything. I think people, their why has to be stronger than their, what's that word?
Butts?
Their what? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said butts.
I mean
Yeah.
what?
Right, right.
So your why has to be stronger than your what? I forgot the word, but the reason why you're doing what you're doing has to be really strong.
Yeah.
It has to be so strong. You have to actually love what you do, because if you don't,
Right.
you are going to fall victim to the struggle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You have to
that's
love it, right.
that's basically what I done got from you the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yes.
Is that your why has to be so strong, and you have to love what you do,
Yeah.
because you had a lot of turmoil from what you've been saying, but you still always came out victorious and still pushed on regardless.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So I really appreciate you for pulling up today.
Hey,
Like,
I appreciate you, man.
I
You know
really
what I'm saying?
appreciate it, because like
I
you done-
appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
You-
because y'all guys are the future, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
you know,
it.
and y'all teaching me, how to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? With technology on your phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know about Cash App, stuff like that, but I need to learn all this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
They really using
yeah,
Cash
yeah,
App
yeah.
now.
I know what I'm saying? I mean, because y'all guys know how to make money, contact on your phone, man.
Mhm.
And that's what it's all about, man. Making money on your phone, man. Making money in the palm of your hand.
Mm.
And you don't even need a product. You can just borrow somebody's products and sell them and make money. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all got all the technology, man. And I have to say anything, man. Learn how to make money on your phone.
Mhm.
This is the time. Not big properties or, you know what I'm saying, or, none of this crap, man. Just learn how to make money on your phone, man.
It's a new revolution.
Indeed.
Digital
You know
revolution.
what I'm saying?
So what I gotta say to y'all is, look, always do what you do the way you do it, because the way you did it can never be done again. Peace.